With rates at the highest they've been in years, the new buzz term right now is assumption of mortgage. What an assumption of mortgage is somebody has a rate of 3% and they're selling their home. You then buy that home and assume their mortgage is 3%. So is there any truth behind this, and how can you do it yourself? The truth behind it is if you have an FHA loan or a loan through the Veteran Affairs or VA, there is an assumption clause in those loans where you can assume the loan. But what has to happen next is the purchaser has to get the seller to agree in the contract to say, I will let you assume my mortgage. That mortgage could be $400,000 and you're buying the house for $600,000. So then you would have to make up the difference, obviously. Then, once you agree, that purchase contract has to be submitted to the servicer of that loan, the person that's collecting the payments. That servicer then has to approve the assumption. Here's the reality of what's going on in the situation though. These servicers are taking 60 to 90 to 120 days to review these contracts for assumptions of mortgages, and in most cases, they're denying them. It's still their prerogative to deny them. And the reason they're denying them is because they're collecting money in a low interest rate loan, and they don't want to continue. It's not a great profit for them or not a great asset for them, so they're not going to let somebody else take it for another 30 years. They'd rather that person sell the loan and get that money back, or somebody else get another loan from them and get a higher interest rate. So an assumable mortgage is something you can do. Factually, a very hard thing for you to take care of.